this human girl accompanying Supergirl. She started fighting giant monsters, and I'm like, when did this happen? What the hell? Where was this the whole time when it was needed? Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. First view review, and today we are going to review the film. Not this film or not that film. It's going to be Supergirl. Yeah.
Well, my initial thought, I like the effects. I like the visuals. The story was all right. It was kind of everywhere. Her character was pretty good. I just didn't like the fight sequences. There are some fight sequences that I just didn't agree with. But overall, I thought the movie was a really good movie. I'd give it like a 9. What
do you mean by you did not agree with?
Like Jason Momoa on a motorcycle, that's just his archetype. Like I didn't agree with that. Like,
but what about the fight sequence that you did not agree
with?
The
fight sequences, it's like there were some fight scenes that she had. It was just like, all right, you're punching the enemy characters super far, and then there's some that just didn't fly as far.
Yeah.
You know, it was just
just all over the place.
Yeah, it was all over the place. And then when she's spinning the giant ball or the hammer thing, the ball thing, it was like slow, and then she's knocking everybody out.
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna spin it super fast and just.
Yeah, I have the same sentiment for the fight sequences, but very particularly to this one character, which is like a 12-something-year-old girl. And so there's this 12-year-old girl who is like accompanying Supergirl, and she doesn't have any powers. You know, right from the start they show like she's just a human-like girl. She is from an alien planet, and she's an inhabitant of this alien planet. But she looks like human, and she also has human-like physique. Like she is not superhero, super powerful in any way. So I feel like they showed her like that in the beginning of the film, but somewhere in the end, she gets superpowers, and she like literally beats up this big giant monsters. Like she flies and jumps. She doesn't jump, but she flies on the shoulder of this one big giant monster and start beating him up. And I'm like, where did this came from? Like, is she a superhero too? Like, you know, but no, she's just a normal human. And that was just, that's where I feel like this feminist messaging kind of went over the board for me. Talk about that one scene where you looked at me and then you laughed.
It was a scene where Supergirl rescued the prisoners, the women prisoners, and Supergirl is handling all these enemy characters. All of a sudden, like the group of prison women or prisoners torpedo or torque main character, the bad character, and it's over. And they just like look like they're like tough, you know? They're like, yeah, we did that. Like very stoic, like yeah, like that.
And I remember Javier looking at me at that, and he was just laughing. He was like, "Okay, there goes."
I was like, "Where the did that come from, dude?" Like, damn.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what it is. Like even for me, like not just that one harpoon scene, but at least in the harpoon scene, we do see like the energy, the power comes from the harpoon mechanism. But this other little girl who is accompanying Supergirl, she just gets superpower out of nowhere.
It wasn't a superpower, it was more like being sly and sneaky.
Yeah,
she was able to sneak around
quickly. She beat up that guy.
Well, she used
I mean, I know it's not a superpower, but what I'm saying is it just
she was able to defeat the guy quickly.
Yeah, very easily. Like how and where did that came from? And then one more thing I don't understand is that main villain, I don't see him being powerful at all, but still so hard to kill.
I don't know. I think there are some continuity issues with that because the face wasn't damaged. He was just like completely unscathed and unscratched. And Supergirl like just manhandled this dude.
Yeah.
And it looked awful. It looked like some Injustice video game type stuff. Like,
really,
you know, when
really
like Mortal Kombat Injustice, like they just completely annihilate each other. And I thought Supergirl was gonna finish him like in a super cool way, like just
obliterate him.
Obliterate him, and it kind of looked like Kamehamehas when she was using her laser.
Yeah,
you know, it was like
but guess what? She does all of that, and then still there is like no bruises or anything on
Exactly.
that villain's
There's like
face.
no scars,
Yeah.
nothing. But on Supergirl, you can see her damage.
Yeah, and then
You know?
Supergirl, like despite all this attack on him, there is no damage, and then Supergirl just stabs him to death with the regular sword. Another thing that bothered me is that Lobo is a guy who is supposed, apparently he is immortal, you know. He's immortal. Even if you cut off his hand or obliterate his body, whatever is left, it makes himself out of that one cell. He's kind of like that. So that is Lobo, and he is basically immortal in that way, you know. How did that villain capture Lobo?
Are you talking about Jason Momoa's
Yeah,
character?
yeah, his name
I
is-
have no idea what his character was. I just know
Yeah.
his like archetype is like a tough motorcycle
Yeah.
enthusiast.
Yeah.
He has to have a motorcycle in all his movies.
Yeah.
A long beard, kind of look like a motorcycle club member.
Yeah.
Kind of like a grunge rock and roll leather jacket with all the punk patches on him.
Yeah.
Kind of had like that characteristic of like what is it called? Mad Max.
I mean, I honestly liked his character and the way he played it, but what I did not like is that it was so inconsistent with his, like what is he, why is he there, where does he go when things start falling apart. Like there was, even in the end, there was like a time where this little girl is about to get crushed, and you know, by their falling spacecraft.
Yeah.
And he is just nowhere. And then after everything, and there is no reason for him to be nowhere. He was right there, right?
Yeah.
He was right there, and then he just disappears, and we have no idea where did he go. And then in the end, after everything ends, he shows up in a big cigar and big motorcycle. Just because you're making a film on feminism and feminists doesn't take you away from being rational, you know, in a way.
Another thing that puzzled me was the part when they were in the jail cell, and Jason Momoa, she gathered the keys after defeating the person in the jail cell with the bloody spikes or something, the poisonous spikes.
Mm-hmm.
After that scene, she unlocked herself, and then she walked out, and then Jason Momoa was like, "You're forgetting something," and then she goes over and unlocks Jason Momoa, and he comes out, and he's like, "Yeah, just the way we planned it." I was like, where the did that come from? Like, where did that come from? You know, it's like, just throw something in there.
Yeah.
Just throw like a one-liner in there. You know? Yeah, just like we planned it.
And Supergirl is drunk. She is drunk on a red planet, like a red sun planet, right? She is fighting a big monster, Supergirl, who's fighting a big monster on a red sun planet. How is she powerful? She is not supposed to be powerful. She is supposed to be drunk and human, you know? But she is fighting this tall giant monster with big axe and everything.
Yeah.
And that big axe is not, it's not like she's missing the big weapon. She's getting hit in the hands and the legs and everywhere. She's getting thrown around. We never knew like this, the red sun gives you superpowers, like the yellow sun.
There's the crypto sun, and then there's the actual sun.
No, there's 3 suns in the whole film. There is a red sun, which makes her drunk. So that planet that they were on in the very beginning, where the girl starts accompanying Supergirl, that is a red sun planet.
So she was getting drunk because of that sun.
Yeah. And she was also drinking more, but that's what happens. Because you remember when she's like starts fighting?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so when she starts fighting, she also says like, "Oh, you will be in so much trouble if you were in a yellow sun, you know? My powers are not going to work here," something like that. She says that like a sneaky, sarcastic line, which is true. Her powers are not there on this planet. So why is she fighting these giant monsters? How is she fighting them?
Yeah.
So feminist powers? What powers do you have?
I think it was, okay.
Like then she also wakes up with this big, spike jutting out of her thigh.
And she's like, "Oh,"
Yeah.
like that. Like,
See, like what
she's growing in pain.
Yeah.
I didn't know Supergirl was gonna be in pain.
I mean, because she's on a red sun planet.
So she doesn't
She's
feel
not-
her powers. as
She
much.
has no powers. She has no powers. That sun makes her drunk. That's the.
But it kind of minimizes her power then.
Oh, completely gone.
So she's human because she's bleeding.
Yeah, that's what I'm
okay,
saying.
okay.
I kept looking at Javier when this girl started fighting these giant monsters, this human girl accompanying
Yeah.
Supergirl. She started fighting giant monsters, and I'm like, when did this happen? What the hell? Where was this the whole time when it was needed? And that's why I was like really laughing in the last part where the girl is like trying to take revenge by killing the main antagonist. And Supergirl is like, don't take revenge. Revenge leads you nothing. Trust me. I'm like, what do you
Yeah.
mean by trust me? When did you have to take a revenge and had to fear? All you had to go through is the grief of losing your parents to your planet dying, right? That's all you had to go through. But nobody destroyed your planet. Your planet's core just fell apart. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
Crapped out.
Yeah, so what are you giving lectures on? Let the girl have her revenge and she'll figure it out. She's 13 something, 14 I believe.
Yeah.
I that's what I don't really like and understand. Like I want this non-feministic movie to come out now because all this feministic movie gives you big lecture. Oh, revenge is bad. What I wanted to hear from, you know, when they were discussing revenge is bad, and you know the villain was like just lying there.
Yeah, he was
And
kind of
then-
laughing.
Yeah, I was laughing at that speech. I was like so happy to see that because, and I also wanted him to say more. Are you guys done now? Just kill me already, or
Yeah.
something like that.
He's like, come on,
yeah,
man. I'm
yeah,
getting paid for
yeah.
this. you know,
He
like-
legit was like laughing and doing you know, smirking at that big speech and
Yeah.
all. And I don't think that was part of the script, but he just did that, and the director, I feel like he just left it out.
kinda winged it.
Yeah. Because there's like so many things that she said which was like nonsense. Hey, so yeah, what do you think overall? What do you think of the film?
I think I'm done with the film. I'm probably gonna see it once. I don't think I'm gonna see it again.
One more time? No, just one
Just
time.
one time,
just this
bro.
once.
Like,
Yeah.
I think that's a one-time movie.
Yeah.
If I see it again with like friends or family, all right, I'll do it. But
Yeah.
I think this is like a one-time watch movie. Like I
Yeah.
wouldn't suggest it. I'll probably be like, yeah, give it a chance, you know. But I'm not gonna
Yeah.
watch it again.
Yeah. I will watch it again if I have a feminist friend. I don't have any.
But you
if
know
I
what?
have a feminist friend, I would let her sit right next to me, and all those cheesy lines that Supergirl makes, I would just look at it and I will just laugh.
Yeah.
What the
Like, you know the movie.
All right, man, that's our review. I'm gonna give this like a 4-star out of 10. What about you? Quickly.
I'd give it a 6.
6? Okay, 6. He's a feminist actually. That's why I don't like it. I hate it. So yeah, that's our review. I hope you guys like it. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please comment and let us know what other movie do you want to see us discuss in our future videos. We are planning to do a podcast, by the way, and discuss movies.
Yeah.
So please let us know which movie
We're
you
gonna
guys want us
discuss
to.
and analyze.
Yeah,
movie.
we are gonna analyze it. So please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.